Nope, the title is not clickbait. We are going to be taking a small break. Let's unpack why. It's been over a year since we started recording and uploading to the GWASOM YouTube channel, and that entire time, it has been such a fun ride. We've played so many different games, some that we never would have gotten the chance to play without the channel, and everything has just been super, super fun. The whole community coming together, we feel like we've really struck a chord. You guys are awesome. We're feeling a little bit stressed out, and it's not necessarily because of the YouTube channel. We're still loving recording episodes and everything. It's just real life stuff that our personal lives can kind of get in the way sometimes. And in fact, Kevin has something that he wanted to say to all of you guys so that you can get a little bit more context as to why he might be wanting to take a break.
Hey guys, Kevin here. I'm sure Brandon already gave you the rundown on what's kind of been happening on this whole temporary break thing. A little bit more on my end. So unfortunately, almost 2 weeks ago, my dad was hospitalized, and I have been sleeping at the hospital there to keep an eye on him and then going to work. So realistically, I haven't had a lot of time to be focusing on GWASOM. I haven't been posting anything on the Instagram. I haven't been commenting or watching even any of my videos or being able to see anything realistically. So I hope you guys are okay with it. Really, really sorry. There really isn't much we can do on this end. But, my dad's in the process of recovering at the moment, so I am hoping that within, if not at least 2 weeks from now, maybe I'll be good to go to start recording again for GWASOM, and it'll be ready by the time that we come back. But it's kind of up in the air, and, he's still at the hospital. I'm actually just warming up my van in the hospital parking lot, so yeah, I'll give it back to Brandon, but thank you guys so much for always watching GWASOM, and there's a lot of content out there if you're brand new to watch, and Connor and Brandon put a lot of work into some of the earlier content if you haven't watched that, so please go ahead and watch it. And if you have been a long-time viewer, thank you for watching in general. Thank you so much, guys. Take care for now.
So, as you can tell, there's a lot going on in Kevin's life. We are really hoping that his father recovers quickly. Connor is so busy that he didn't even have time to get a little memo recorded for you guys. But just trust me when I say there's things happening in his life too that just require a little bit more attention. And myself. Some of it is personal life keeping me busy, and some of it is just, I do all the editing and all the commenting, and I make sure that all the shorts go up and stuff on our YouTube channel. And after 14 months of that, it does start to get a little bit tiresome. And I don't want it to feel like burnout, right? We don't want to get to the point where either of us, Kevin, Connor, or myself, are feeling like the channel is a burden. So we want to take this healthy break. So what is this break going to look like? What's that going to mean for the channel? How long are we going to be gone? Let's answer some of those questions. We're going to be taking a break for essentially the month of May. This video should be going up on April 30th if all things go towards plan. And our goal right now is to come back on the second week of June. Well, Brandon, that's more than May. Why'd you say May and then say June? Well, folks, there's a little thing called the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out on June 5th, and not just that, but Deltarune's Chapter 3 and 4 also drop that day, and we want to make sure that we're nice and ready and energized to get right back into probably our favorite series on this channel. Connor and I loved the first 2 chapters of Deltarune. You guys turned out in droves. It really brought our channel into a little bit of a limelight. So we want to give it the energy that it deserves. I hear you. Deltarune comes out on June 5th. Yes, Jimmy in the back. We're going to answer that question. Deltarune comes out June 5th. But we want to give some time for the viewers to play that game before we get to uploading episodes. It's something that our community has historically sort of advised us that is something that they would appreciate if we did. So we should be getting to Deltarune episodes coming to the channel in that 2nd/3rd week of June. We'll sort of return with some In Stars in Time, maybe a little bit more of Until Then, and then when Deltarune comes, that'll be like the main focus for a few weeks. As I always do in these little update videos, I want to thank each and every one of you for hitting a like, a subscribe, a comment, or even sharing our videos with some of your friends. It really means the world to me that we've amassed over 2,400 people in this little slice of our internet here at Games with a Side of More, and you guys seem to be enjoying what we're playing, and there's all sorts of fun stuff that we have on the docket. Just because we're taking a break doesn't mean we're not planning things. From the bottom of our heart, from Kevin and Connor and myself, thank you so much for all the support. You can bet your bottom dollar that as we're on this break, we will be excitedly waiting the return of uploads. And when we do come back, it will be with the spirit of 1,000 suns. And hey, since we're coming back to Deltarune, you'll have a perfect opportunity to go through our old series. It's covering all of Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 in a completely double-blind playthrough, which caught us off guard. It's a really fun time, and I guarantee you'll have some laughs. Let me check my notes here. I think that's everything I needed to cover today. Yeah, we're good. So, in about 5 weeks, we'll see all of you next time on another episode of GWASOM. Bye!